Welcome to Rich's era. Former President Donald Trump divisive politics ruined his wealthy person friend's business, realty financier Tom Barrack, same at his criminal trial in Nighttown on Monday. Before we continue, please support us by clicking on the subscription button and turn on the notification bell for more updates. Disastrous, he said, describing however his relationship with Trump affected his multi-billion greenback world investment business. Barrack case presents a rare sight. Associate improbably loaded Barron facing the $64,000 threat of jail time. He defendant of Gulf the nation's security in danger by misusing his position of influence and power with the Trump administration to cut secret deals with the United Arab Emirates. During this behemoth trial that started last month, federal prosecutors are attempting to prove that Barrack abused the access he need to the incoming president by exploitation at two in secret lobby on behalf of Arab royals. For example, Associate indictment updated in could claimed that Barrack quietly tweaked the party platform at the 2016 Republican National Convention, ensuring to avoid any mention of the Saudi royal family's affiliation to the 9/11's hijackers. For jurors, the trial has conjointly become a course of study within the advanced and sometimes incomprehensible U.S. diplomacy in the Middle East. Feds have had to string a needle, describing its broken relationship with competitive royal families in Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and also the United Arab Emirates, maintaining that they're so friendly at times but not as trustworthy jointly may assume, and positively not allies as one attorney plays it. The trial is additionally timely because the Justice Department portrays Saudis as reluctant friends on the world stage even as the Biden administration vows that the country can suffer consequences once its leaders snubbed the U.S. president's request to stay the worth of oil down and instead sided with Russia by pick to scale back output from the 13 countries that structure the corporate trust referred to as OPEC. The investment mogul may be an old friend of Trump's from the celebrity period within the 80s realty world. Barrack early support for Trump via polar role in Wall Street, lining up behind the Republican in 2016. He would proceed to chair Trump's inaugural celebrations that were involved during accusations of self-dealing and corruption that ended in a settlement with the District of Columbia lawyer general. However, on the stand Monday, Barrack frowned and shifted uncomfortably in his seat as he lamented 4 years of chaos that ensued and looked as if it would blame his association with Trump for his legal troubles today. Would it not or hire to support somebody else? His defense lawyer asked. In hindsight, unquestionably, Barrack groaned, citing the continued drama this president found himself in. Barrack testified that Trump's racist Muslim ban and non-stop political scandals created it more durable for the investment company Colony Capital to stay alive its business relationships with Kuwait, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and also the United Arab Emirates. I thought he would transition. The fashion was one thing I et al. Didn't appreciate, he said. Once asked however Trump affected his skilled life, Barrack began to purpose the finger at the former president for his current legal woes. I'm sitting with all of you today, he said, before prosecutors interrupted him with associate objection and prevented Barrack from finishing the sentence. Barrack controlled back from criticizing the anti-democracy MAGA movement too harshly, visibly enjoying the jurors with both sides talk. I ne'er unreal that we have a tendency to might have the dilemma we can't seek advice from one another while not debate on all sides, he said. They're all attempting to try to do the correct thing. It's simply ugliness. The corporate Barrack founded Colony Capital, rebranded as Digital Bridge Cluster shortly before the feds inactive him in Los Angeles and charged him within the gift criminal case. Barrack stepped down from the board and resigned